And welcome back to part 3 of What If Vegeta was never born. Last time on the Dragon Ball Z What If, uh, basically Nappa had been screwed over hard, but Frieza had been screwed over harder, and now here we are back in the present with Frieza going to Earth. Now, one thing I do need to backtrack on real quick is I said Chaozu was training with him as well. Someone did make a valid point, is that Chaozu can't be there because the Earth Dragon Balls can't bring him back. An easy loophole around that is just that King Kai, and look, I got the background on there. Look at this thing, yeah. Anyway, King Kai easily could have put in a favor than the Namekians, easy, no problem. So, with that said, Frieza has reached Earth. Now, with the power levels at the moment, and after Frieza, we're pretty much going to have to forego the actual number itself, just kind of scaling up. Goku's around 3 million around his canon power level. Piccolo's around a little like a million. A little over a million. Gohan's about halfway between Goku and Piccolo. About 1.5, 2 million. And the rest of these fighters are pretty powerful in their own right. The upper, or mid to upper hundreds of thousands, except for Chaozu, who's around 40. Ultimately, though, it kind of doesn't matter when you're going up against Frieza, but still, they'll be able to put up a fight. So Frieza comes in the atmosphere, and say, get ready, and he pops out, the Game Force pops out, hello there, you must be the ones who took care of Nappa. Oh, pleasure to meet you. I'm in the neighborhood looking for a couple Dragon Balls. Is there anything you can do to accommodate us? So, yeah, you're not getting our Dragon Balls. Besides, we already used them up. You'd have to wait a whole year to get them. It's like, oh, well, I could easily enslave this planet and then have the Dragon Balls found for me. That would make things very, very simple indeed. Of course, I'll first have to take care of you lot. Tell me, what are the powers at? The power levels, maybe suppressing their power levels at this point. Sorry, wow. I'm going to probably be yawning throughout this whole thing. I don't know why I'm so tired. I don't think I slept well last night. The power of Lord Frieza. They're not that high. They're only around 5,000. They must have ganged up to beat poor Nappa then. Oh well. Gentlemen, so the normal force would take them out, and even Chaozu would be like, boom, boom, boom. Now, I see you've been hiding your power levels, you little sneaks. Good news. Then we are the Ginyu Force! Tota Senkai! Tota... Oh! Yeah, none of the Ginyus really do that well. Like, they all get taken out pretty quick. It's like, oh dear, Zarbon, the Doria, they're pretty much taking out. Oh wait, no, I had them killed. Anyway, oh dear, and he just gets out of his chair. They actually sense his full power, at least in base form, and they're okay, this is gonna be a little different. Indeed, it will be, Namekian. If it wasn't for the little clever, smart antic of one of your kind, I would have had your planet's Dragon Balls and never would have come to this planet. At some point I might have, but I might have ignored it for eons after getting my immortality. Would have been just so reveling in it all. But now I am absolutely tickled pink with legality. It's like, what? I'm really pissed off, you simpleton. And he just tries to, he starts to kind of mow down a couple of the Z-Fighters, but immediately Piccolo, Gohan, and Goku kind of just get into the middle of that fight and just, and start laying this little smackdown. Now, Goku would be inclined to be like, no, come on, you're clearly holding back Frieza, but Piccolo, and particularly Gohan, they're not having it. They're not the kind of fighters who, or with the same one on the channel, like, Goku, you're being too soft. We let him get strong. He's already half as strong as I am. If we let him get too strong, we might not be able to take him on. But Piccolo, think of the challenge. It's like, Goku, sometimes I really want to kill you all over again. It's like, well, I mean, you already did once, buddy. So, I mean, and then while they're talking, it's like, you guys, we got it. And then, now then, let's try this a second time. And Melee comes in, does take Goku by surprise, hits him into a mountain. He does get out of there quickly. Meanwhile, Piccolo's handling Frieza about as well as he did in the original. He's about as strong as second form Frieza. Gohan comes in, gets a lot of good shots in on Frieza. It's like, ugh, okay. It seems I'm still not quite there yet. Very well, then. And then Goku, get over here now! It's like, got it! Unfortunately, Frieza does catch Goku's punch because Goku's not going full power yet. It's like, yeah, is that really all you have, Saiyan? And then basically it's a three-way fight between Piccolo, who is at full power, Goku, who then powers at the full power, and Gohan, and they are overwhelming Frieza. Like, wait, what if I told you I had one more form to show off, Saiyan? It's like, really? One more? Goku? No, dead seriously. But, I mean, he's got one more form. Wait, what's the worst he's got? I'm sure we can take him. His final form can't be that much stronger, can it? Is he? Why don't you? How about you? Fine? Is it? No, special beam cannon! He doesn't, but Piccolo doesn't have enough time to really charge it, but he's still able to prevent him from transforming. It's like, it's like, no, you're the Masenko! Basically, just blasts for Frieza. Frieza's still standing, but it's like, oh, guys, come on. I mean, that's not really fair. Is it Goku? Seriously! Destructo Disc! And then basically, like, Yamcha and Tien are all kind of flying in there. Tagging us again. Oh, man, you guys never let me have any fun. Fine, Kamehameha! Boom! No, you filthy little monkey! Basically, it's a scenario where Goku would have let him transform to his final form to get the fight, but everyone else is like, no. You do this all. You do this all the time, Goku. But then at the last one, I was like, so what happened was they see a new form of Frieza. He'd still beat the hell because he was he transformed in the middle of getting blasted. You filthy little monkey, you green-blooded, you purple-blooded slug. You're going to die something horrible. Frieza powers up all the way to 50% from the get because he's just pissed and hurt. And it's like, oh man, this is. See, Goku, this is why this was a bad idea. It's like, well, I mean, I still got Kaioken. Can you do a Kaioken times 100? No. How about times 50? I might be able to pull a Kaioken times 20 off. It's like, well, we're great. We're fucked. And it's like, now I'm going to end you. Who shall be first? The little one, the other little one, the other littlest one. There's lots of tiny ones now that I think about it. How about the bold one? There's multiple bold ones. Seriously, it's making it very difficult to wreak my vengeance upon you. Very well then. I think I'll aim for the boy. Go on, no! Goodbye. Why isn't it? Where's my hand? No, where's my hand? To which they all say, what? It's like, yes, sorry I'm late, everybody. So, you're Frieza, huh? Oh, that's weird. I was expecting someone a bit more mechanical. They're Trunks. Because timeline-wise, this fits up to when Trunks shows up. It's not Frieza as a half. It's not Cyborg Frieza. It's just Frieza. Wait, where's my dad? Oh, well, we'll deal with that later. Maybe he's just off planet right now. So, Trunks comes in, and sometimes I'll play around with it. Sometimes I'll be going with a future version that didn't involve that is correlating to this timeline, but because of the actual nature of Dragon Ball Z, we know that Trunks would still exist in his own timeline because those timelines don't affect each other. Pardon. And multiverse is a bitch. So, he powers up Super Saiyan and just ends with, what are you? Ah! Now he's officially God. It's like, whoa. Goku, figured I'd meet up with you here, but, I'm wondering, why didn't you go Super Saiyan? What's a Super Saiyan? The thing you think you just saw me do. I mean, what? Wait, you can't do Super Saiyan? I don't know what a Super Saiyan is, but, I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can make my hair turn blonde. I mean, not without a little help from Chi-Chi. And even then, I don't think she really likes the blonde color that much. He's just thinking, wait, something's not right here. Where's Vegeta? Who's Vegeta? Yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, I'm not really sure who that is either. I mean, who are you, by the way? Yeah, that we'd all kind of like to know that. Right. And he's just thinking, oh crap. Oh crap baskets. And it's like he's now contemplating, like, should I try to go back? But I went to the right time. What went wrong here? And he's just trying to kind of think it up, and it's like, oh, and then he just thinks back to something his mom talked about. It's like, did he wear Trunks? I mean, the past might not be what you expect. You might not even get the right pass at all if multiverse series ain't anything to go by. So it's like, no. But he still stops and thinks, like, I can still get more medicine from my mom if I go back to the future. So, I suppose. And come to think of it, you think Trunks didn't instead travel to the future? He traveled to the future in that timeline. You think that's why he showed up? Because that's where he was showing up, heading to. And in general, he didn't just go to the future and come back. Oh, it's gonna be good. I've been yawning all day. Oh man. So he basically he realized that, all right, then seeing as I'm not going to be born this time, at least not in the same manner. All right, guys. So I need to lay it out to you. I'm from the future, and he explains the androids, and surprisingly, was like, well, we just faced the giants. We just faced the evil space tyrant, and almost died. Thanks, Goku. So, yeah, no, we believe you. I was like, oh, okay, great. All right, so, yeah. Goku, by the way, Gohan, maybe you should know this too, that there's a method to gaining that power. This power turns into a Super Saiyan. Explains this, pain and great loss, all that. So, the 3 years for training for the androids take place. Now, obviously, Yamcha wouldn't be getting that much stronger simply because of the fact that he clearly didn't get that much stronger to begin with. Tien, Chasta, they try their hardest. It's obviously Piccolo, Krillin. Oh, damn it. Does his best. But obviously, it's Piccolo, Gohan, and Goku who definitely get the most power out of this. I do think 3 years worth of training trying to hit Super Saiyan, they eventually would. Both Gohan and Goku, actually. Power-wise, I'd say that Goku's probably not as... Well, actually, Goku probably is at least as strong as his canon counterpart because he's weaker than when he came back from Yardrat, but he has 2 training companions who are closer to his base power, which allows him to increase his power a lot easier compared to fighting weaker individuals. So, the day comes, and more or less it goes down the same initially, where Goku tries to face off against 19, fails, heart virus kicks in. Difference being is that Piccolo isn't as strong as he originally was, but Gohan has Super Saiyan and is almost as strong as his dad. And he doesn't have the heart virus, so he comes in, finishes off 19. He's like, you're next. Yamcha, get my dad out of here. Get him the heart medicine now. I was like, right, Gohan. And then they go off, and then obviously Jiro activates 17 and 18, and they wreak havoc on the group and completely thrash Trunks and Gohan, and it's just... Well, actually... Yeah, oh, God. I don't know why I'm yelling so much. I know I'm tired, but this is ridiculous. They probably do thrash Gohan and Trunks about the same as they did Vegeta and Trunks. Minus the fact that you don't get Vegeta squaring off against 18. In fact, if anything, Trunks basically talks about how, if anything, Trunks probably alleviates a lot of situations by saying we can't go after them right now. So they go off and they're moving Goku around. Now the problem here is going to be, besides Trunks, everyone has gone in the hyperbolic time chamber at least twice. So, wait, why was that the case? That Goku is able to go in, or was able to go in one other time. It's just that, or a second time. It's just that because he had been brought back to life, he had a full another life to live. So, in theory, Goku actually can go in the time chamber one other time, and he decides to go in there with Trunks. Oh, excuse me 1 second. When dealing with the whole androids and the Cell thing, which Piccolo and Kami fuse, not quite as strong as their original counterpart because Piccolo just isn't, but strong enough to give Cell that solid fight. They go find Cell. That scenario goes down. Gohan, Krillin, and Trunks show up. Well, initially, they show up. But then, basically, Trunks and Goku go into the hyperbolic time chamber. Piccolo's facing off with the androids. Cell shows up. Unfortunately, 17 gets absorbed. Piccolo's nearly killed. Tien stalls him. Goku and Trunks both get out of the hyperbolic time chamber. Now here's the thing. I think it is more that you get, like this a complete Super Saiyan or mastered Super Saiyan form with Goku as opposed to the Ultra Saiyan form you got with Vegeta. And Trunks actually benefits from that as well, getting that the same way Goku does instead of that Ultra form as well. Again, I apologize. So, Goku and him go after Semi-Perfect Cell, and basically they do beat him. Unlike before, Goku realized, like with Frieza, he learned from his mistakes and just takes care of Cell. It would still be a fun little beatdown, but he does actually take care of Cell, which leaves 17, 18 alive, and them basically just was like, okay, so what happens now? Well, now we'll just we'll give you a chance that we can get you repaired, things along those lines. If you promise never to kill anyone or not to kill anyone, we might be able to arrange something. Damn it. I just lost my train of thought there. Jeez. 18, 16. They're getting a new lease on life. Unfortunately, right now, they don't have Dragon Balls. And King Kai basically says, like, Goku, there is a way. I can contact the Namekians to help bring back the people of Earth. Likewise, they can, if they're able, they might be able to send a new Guardian there to Earth for you. You do that, King Kai? Yes. Your Earth has been suffering greatly. Without the Dragon Balls, they will never be able to recover. And so basically, they work some things out, use the Dragon Balls from the Namekians, and they send Dende over, who volunteers. So Dende becomes the new Guardian of the Earth. Cell 17 comes back as well, and it all works out. And that's kind of how the Cell arc ends. Again, no perfect Cell arc here, because you don't have the idiocy of Vegeta in this case. So the 7-year time skip happens. You get Super Saiyan 2 Goku, definitely. You'll get, I can't say you get a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I think you'll get like a Master Super Saiyan Gohan. Because I don't think he'll get weaker because Goku is there to help him train. But I don't think you'll ever get Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. You do get Super Saiyan 2 Goku. 18 does marry Krillin. 17 and 16 do Ranger the shit out of that park. Hercule is still the martial arts champion because they really just haven't had a reason to be at the martial arts tournaments. But he's not the savior of the world as he is in the canon. So his popularity isn't quite as strong, but he's still Hercule Satan. He's still the showman. And I think at some point, now the whole Buu arc coming into fruition, I do still think they go to the martial arts tournament. I think that's just something they do. Now, who faces off against Goku because Vegeta doesn't exist? As a matter of fact, there is no Trunks, at least not the Trunks we know from the original timeline. This Trunks probably is going to be son of Yamcha and Bulma, and then they probably split because they probably don't, last as a couple. So, okay, try to get this a bit here. I'm failing. And then I'm low on battery. Luckily, I'm almost done with this video. Sorry for this. This one's definitely a bit more of a lackluster video. So there is a Trunks, but he's far weaker than Goten because he is only human. So Goten would ultimately end up winning the kids tournament. Goku probably ends up facing up against some random one or some random individual. Whoop. And Supreme Kai and Kibito, they kind of creep them out a bit, but ultimately, the same thing happens in the original where Gohan gets his energy absorbed. Now here's the thing. He's probably stronger than his canon counterpart because of his Super Saiyan is like a Master Super Saiyan and he hasn't gotten weaker. But he doesn't have Super Saiyan 2, so the amount of energy they get is still, let's see, they got 50% off Gohan. If you take half of that, obviously it's 25%, but he's stronger than the 25%. So let's say 30. Let's say 30% of Buu is what they get. And then they give him a Senzu Bean, and then it's off to stop Babidi, Yamu, and Spopovich from resurrecting Buu. So it's Piccolo, Goku, Gohan, Krillin, Piccolo, and Krillin basically get, turn to stone. And it's them going into Buu's chamber, or Babidi's ship. And we're going to leave it at that. Thank you for watching, though. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. I just would win Star Wars Super Magic. What if anything I do in the channel? Put that in the comments below as well. I'll get to that at some point. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.